guys, welcome back to Rock Fabulous 40s, and today I'm going to do another eyeshadow palette review for you guys. And I did one last week on the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette, and I'll leave links for it down below. Now this review is on a palette that's exclusive to Ulta, and it is the Lorac Pro Metal Palette. It looks like this. And Lorac came out with two of the smaller palettes like this that are limited edition, that's exclusive to Ulta. As I showed you, I got the metal palette. They also came out with the matte palette. I didn't pick up the Pro Matte palette because when I looked at the colors, I thought the colors were very similar to that in the Too Faced Natural Matte palette. And I already have the Natural Matte, so I figured I wouldn't need the Lorac Matte, the Lorac Pro Matte palette. But after using this one, I'm really kicking myself in the butt for not picking it up, and I really want to go back and get it. Now, these are limited edition to Ulta. They cost $28. They have them online. They also carry them in store. And they still have them in stock if you haven't picked them up yet and you want to. So you can still get them. Anyway, so I'm going to start by talking about the packaging. The packaging is very, very similar to that of the Lorac 1 and 2. Or the Lorac Pro 1 and 2, just smaller. This packaging is kind of silver, very reflective, and the matte one is just a flat black case. It does have the magnetic closure, just like your Pro 1 and 2 does. It has a decent mirror on the inside, and then it's got your shadows. So you get 8 shadows in this particular palette. Alright, so the colors in here are just absolutely just beautiful. And they are no different than the quality of shadows that you find in the Lorac Pro 1 and Pro 2. The quality is just the same. These are amazing shadows. I do have the Lorac Pro 2, which I absolutely love. The shades are buttery, creamy. This is no different. I mean, these are just amazing shades. We have, let's see if I can get them up here, quartz, rose gold, graphite, then you have onyx, then down here you have gilded, amber, clover, which is kind of a greenish kind of color, and then cobalt, which is a blue. Let me show you guys the swatches here, and I've had the swatches on for about 30 minutes, so they might not be, well, actually they still do look pretty good. Look at that. Those are just gorgeous, beautiful colors. Guys, so I'm just going to jump right in and throw a demonstration of how I applied these shadows, and that way you guys can see how they go on and how they blend.
Starting with quartz, which is kind of an off-white shimmery color, and I'm using that on my brow bone and in the inner corner, and I'm using that as kind of a highlight. And because I don't have any mattes in this palette, I'm going in with Urban Decay Laced, which is a matte color, and I'm going to use that as my transition shade. Sorry about the blurriness, my camera's acting a little funky today. Next I'm going in with Rose Gold, and I'm going to pat that all over the lid. And I started out using my brush, but then I ended up using my finger just to get a little bit more shimmer there. Next I'm going in with Cobalt, which is a very shimmery blue, and I'm using that in my outer V and up into the crease just a little bit. And you're going to see I'm going to blend that like crazy. Lots of blending on that Cobalt. I'm also going to put that Cobalt on the lower lash line as well. Now I'm going in with Onyx, which is a shimmery black, and I'm putting that on my upper lash line and just kind of blending it out. And then going in with Clover, I couldn't remember the name of it, and adding a little dimension to my outer V and crease. And that's kind of a greenish shimmery color. I'm also going to put that on my lower lash line as well. And then I'm going back in with Urban Decay Lace just to blend out any harsh edges. And that is the finished look.
Okay, so that was a demonstration, and you know, like I said, the colors are just, to me, amazing, and they do last and last and last. I don't have any problems with staying power with any of the Lorac Pro shadows that I've used. It's all shimmery, all very foiled, hence the name Lorac Pro Metal. So, you know, therefore I did have to bring in a matte shadow as my transition shade, just, you know, so I could get something in there that wasn't completely foiled and shimmery looking. But, you know, other than that, I mean, these colors are just freaking amazing. Now, you do want to be careful because they are so soft and so buttery feeling that they do kick up some powder. They do leave a little bit of fallout. However, because the colors are just so freaking pigmented, you don't need to pick up a lot. You can just pick up a little bit, place it, blend it out. Pick up a teeny tiny bit more, place it, blend it out. I mean, that's really all you need to do with these, and you don't end up with very much fallout at all when you do that. Well guys, so overall I am just absolutely loving this palette. I am so glad I picked it up. To me it is just amazing. I'll get a lot of use out of it. Yes, I'm gonna go back and get the matte one, and I'll probably do a review on that one when I get it. And you know, I absolutely love it. Well guys, so I hope you found this review somewhat helpful, at least somewhat informative. If you did, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Also, look me up at my new website that launched a few weeks back. It's at www.rockfabulous.online.com. I'll leave a link for it down below. Also, let me know if you guys have tried the Lorac Pro Metal or even the Lorac Pro Matte Palette. Let me know what you think about it. So, go ahead and hit a big thumbs up on this video. Also, hit subscribe, and you too can rock your fabulous 40s. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.